Good morning, you guys. Today is Wednesday and it is bright and early this morning. Well, it's getting bright anyways. It is 7:22 and I am heading, I just pulled up to Kiki's Breakfast Cafe for an order. 4.9 miles for $10.50, but they have a $2 peak pay right now. So it has the opportunity to go up. It's still super early. So I was like, yes, let me just take it and go. So I'm here at Kiki's right now, so I'll be back in a minute and then I will say all my intro. All right, you guys, I went in Kiki's Breakfast Cafe and the order was ready. So that was pretty awesome. It's so super early. There's not very many people in there at all. Usually a little bit later, this place be packed. But let's see how much further I have to go. So 3.4 miles for the actual delivery. So that's not bad, you guys. And I feel like I just delivered to this person because I recognize the address is weird. Uh-oh, what is that? A squirrel?
Turn right onto East Samoan Boulevard.
Get out the way, squirrely. He looks like he's moving weird, like he's hurt. You guys are new here. My name is Marlee and I do Uber Eats and Doordash vlogs in Central Florida. Usually I'm around Apopka, which is where I am at today. If you guys are not new here, then you know that already. Today's Wednesday, it's hump day. That means we're halfway through the week and I actually stopped on my way to Kiki's and got a little bit of gas without my Get Upside app. I know. I always use the Get Upside app, but I was like on E and I'm like, oh crap, I'm not gonna make it. But $10.50 with that $2 peak pay has the opportunity to go up, so I couldn't pass that up. And I knew that there was a gas station right before you turn into the plaza with Kiki's, so I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna put $6. That'll get me 2 gallons of gas. Perfect. So I'm actually right in between the E and half a tank, so that's really good for $6. It got me pretty far. Well, I think anyways. I don't know, maybe it's not, I don't know. But yes, on Saturday when I got the car, I left with a full tank. I was in Orlando when I got the car, so I drove from where I was at to iDrive and we had dinner. Where'd we go? BJ's restaurant. I've never been there before. That was my first time going there. It was pretty good. It was nice. We tried to go to the Cheesecake Factory, but that was like an hour-and-a-half wait. Meanwhile, BJ's waited like 10 minutes. So, and then I drove all the way home, and then Sunday I was driving around too, and Monday didn't need gas the whole time. I just had to get gas this morning, so that's really good. I think this car is a little bit better on gas than the Nissan, so that's good. All right, you guys, that order is dropped off. I had to ring the doorbell, knock on the door, and text the person. I think they were still asleep. But I got $12 for that order, you guys. So I'm super happy with that. And I'm just going to head back into town, turn back on Uber, and see what else we can get for the day. All right, so as soon as I stopped recording, I got an order on Uber, so I accepted it. Let me show y'all. Let me stop real quick. I'm still in the neighborhood. 2.8 miles for $8.67. So I'm going to head to the McDonald's. It's on Rock Springs Road because that's kind of like where I'm at right now. What's the mileage for it? 2.8. And then how I have to go 2 miles just to get to the McDonald's. So once I get it, it's gonna be under a mile. All right, you guys, the time is now 9:35 and I am currently heading to Starbucks for another order. I did do one that I didn't record, but this one, it was 1 mile for $7.26. So now I am heading back to Starbucks for an order for 2.8 miles for $6.28. They haven't sent me any DoorDashes. I don't think I went offline with DoorDash while I was while I was doing Uber. I forgot what I was saying. Oh my goodness. But anyways, you guys, I am heading to Starbucks for this order. Alright, you guys, I just pulled up to a Chick-fil-A for an order. I'm going to try and get this out fast because the sun is blinding. But it's for 1.4 miles for $6.02. So I'm about to head inside now for this order, and it's about 10 o'clock right now. Alright, you guys, so I had just parked up after delivering that Chick-fil-A order. And now I'm going to head to Starbucks for an order for 2.1 miles for $6.14. It is 10:15 right now, so that should give you, I think it took me like, what, 10 minutes to do that order, or 15 minutes? Less than 15 minutes, like 10 minutes. And now I'm heading to Starbucks for this order, and I don't really like this apartment complex, but oh well, gotta do what you gotta do to make that money. I don't know why I keep going in that apartment complex. It seems like it's always a problem for me. So the call box at the gate was not working right. So I had to wait for like 5 minutes just to find the person's name. Then I finally found the name and I called and they didn't answer. So I'm like, oh crap. So then I'm waiting for it to come back up, which was taking forever. But somebody was nice enough to let me go in the gate under them, like because you know they were going home, so they used their little key fob and let me in. And then I was looking for building 466. There is no 466 in that neighborhood. I looked in the Beans app and it's showing building 466, but then when you go to that building it is not 466. So I don't know if they changed the numbers recently or what, but so I called her and I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't find it. I'm looking for 466, but I'm not seeing it. I see 466 where it's telling me to go. She's like, oh, that's really weird. Hello, you are building 464. She had her daughter come meet me outside and she lives at 464, not 466. So, oh my goodness. But that's delivered, that is done. I don't know if I will go back in there the rest of the day. I think like one time a mess up is enough for me to not go back. But it's 10:46 now, so I'm just going to wait for my next order to come through. Alright, you guys, it's about 12:18. I think I have done a couple rides. That one from earlier was from Starbucks to the neighborhood that I don't like really. And then I did one for Jersey Mike's for 2.9 miles for $7. And when I went in there, they were like, oh, can you contact the customer because she placed the same order twice, so we want to make sure. So I called her and she was like, no, I only want it one time. Doordash was saying that it didn't go through or something. I'm like, well, your order is ready and it says paid, so I'm pretty sure it's okay. So I got her order delivered. And then I did an Uber that I dropped off a few minutes ago for $8.73 for 3.7 miles for Tropical Smoothie. And now I am back here at Tropical Smoothie for 1.4 miles for $7 on Doordash this time. No more peak pay. There is like surges on Uber, and then of course there's the Quest, but the Ubers they're sending me are not that good. I've been trying to deal with Facebook. Somebody logged into my Facebook this morning, locked me out completely. They tried getting my, resetting my password. So it sent me the notification like, hey, here's your code to reset your password. By then it was too late. They had already locked me out. When I'm trying to sign in, it's like, there's no email associated with this. And I'm like, what? This has been my same email associated with my Facebook since I've had Facebook. So I don't know. I'm so annoyed with that. There's no way, I can't figure out a way to report it or whatever, that somebody hacked it because I can't get in it. And then it's saying like, oh, what's an old password? What's your phone number? And nothing is working. So I don't know what to do at this point. I did get on Instagram though and let everybody know like, hey, if you have me on Facebook and they send you something crazy, I'm sorry because I was hacked. I don't know what they want on there, and it's kind of upsetting because a lot of pictures of my daughter are on there, and like from when she was little, and that's, you know, some of them I don't have printed, so that would be the only reason like I really care about it. Otherwise, what are you gonna get off of Facebook? It's Facebook, you know. But I'm gonna go in Tropical Smoothie now and go pick up this person's. All right, you guys, I am currently pulling into Chili's for an order on Doordash. It was for 3.8 miles for $8.50, which I will show you as soon as I pull up. I had to go back off a line for like probably about 20 minutes. I had to run an errands real quick, and I got back online, but it's been pretty slow. Like, I think yesterday I was more busy than I am today. Like, today is super slow. But I'm here at Chili's for this order here. 3.8 miles for $8.50. So that has the opportunity to go up. And the one that I did, let's see, I did Tropical Smoothie for the $7. I showed you that one. And then I went to Chick-fil-A for an order for $6.38. It was a small one. 3.1 miles, so a little far for that. And then I went to Firehouse, you guys, for 4.5 miles for $8.50. That was around 2:23. No, that's the time now. 1 o'clock, 1:09. I took that screenshot. So I think that's actually my last order. Yeah, that was the last order I did. Right now it's 2:24, and I just pulled up to Chili's for this order. But I did go offline for a couple minutes. They actually gave me $12 for that Firehouse order though. Well, he did. And now I'm at Chili's for that order, and I don't know how much longer I'll have. Probably a couple more orders. I don't know if I'm at my goal. I don't think so, because my Uber is only saying I'm at $53 for 7 trips. And I don't know. That's with all tips. So I'm only at $53, you guys. And then with DoorDash, I did have a dash this morning. I think I forgot to unpause it or something, so it ended. So I had 2 dashes, but the other one I think is $12, and then this one is $26 plus this ride here. So I should be pretty close, but yesterday I think I was already past my goal at this point, so yesterday was better. All right, you guys, I got that order for Chili's dropped off, and I was heading back when I got an order for Hurricane Grill and Wings. I think it's like $10 and change for 4.8 miles, but just for me to get there is almost 2 miles. So once I get there, it's not bad. It's to regular neighborhoods that I always deliver to. But since I'm coming up on the light, I can show y'all where I'm going or what I'm doing. Here's the order here. Hopefully, I'm sure it'll be ready once I get there, because I still have like 1.5 miles to go. Alright, you guys, I just accepted an order for McDonald's, but let me tell you about the order that I did. It was for the Hurricane Grill and Wings. Y'all, I waited probably about 10 minutes for that order. They were like, oh, it just came through about 8 minutes ago, so it's not quite ready. So I texted the customer, and then I dropped it off, and I think they called me, but I didn't answer. It's like, you know, I made sure it was for Philip. That was the person that I was picking up for. There's nothing else I could do. I dropped it off. I'm done. I had to run a quick errand. It literally, I just had to drive there, and it took me all of 2 minutes once I was inside. Got right back online. So I would say I was probably offline for 15 minutes, maybe that. And now I'm on this order here for 2.7 miles for McDonald's for $8.50. $8.50 means it could go up. I'm hoping it does. I don't think I'm quite at my goal. Actually, I think I'm like right at my goal. So this should put me over. Because I was at like, let's see, with DoorDash, I'm at 35. Plus I have that dash from earlier. I think it's like $12. So 35, 45, 46, 47. So that's $3 away from 50, and my Uber's at 56. So I'm like at 103. Now it'll be plus the 850. So 103 plus 850. And it's 4 o'clock. So it's taken me a long time today to get that, because I was online at 7 something this morning. All right, you guys, since it's been a little while since I've taken an Uber, I'm actually just going to finish out my video now before I head home. Like I was saying, that customer with the Hurricane Grill and Wings tipped me $5, which was... So I was supposed to get $10.27, but instead I got $8.21 for that. I'm going to put it up on the screen so you can see it. It says they tipped less. I'm sure they were missing something. There's no way that I would have got less if they weren't missing something. And plus I know they were calling. With the McDonald's order for Doordash that I dropped off, they actually gave more of a tip for $11. So with Doordash, I made $46 for that dash. And then I had the $12 one from this morning. And then with Uber, you guys, I did 8 trips altogether for $61. So I made about $20 less on Uber than yesterday, and then $10 more on Doordash today. But I still made out less than yesterday. So that's online with Uber for 6.5 hours. Doordash, I'm not sure because it was 2 dashes, 46 and then 12, so $58. For a total of $119.32. So I dashed an hour longer and made $20 or $15 less, which is crappy, but you know, that's the name of the game. Sometimes that happens. It's perfect time for me to be done. I'm so over today. I feel like I've been driving forever, which literally I have. I forgot to turn on my Stride app, so I'm not even going to go over the mileage because I don't have an accurate mileage count for today. And somebody is pulling up next to me, so I'm going to go. I hope you guys have a great night, and I hope you guys had a great day. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button before you go, and I will see you guys for tomorrow.
A young boy being lay dreaming. And in the dream,